So I just, when you see something that's like some prick on doing something fucking stupid on YouTube, you can't say fucking anything to show your disappointment or your anger with these fucking stupid cunts and their stupid cunting fucking videos. So if you can't show your anger because they might fucking close your channel, then these fucking idiots think that they're fucking doing a good job. There should be more Alan Collars in the world. Alan Colley is the guy that was being picked on by a fucking prankster, and he took out his gun and shot him. We need more of this. So I saw the guy that I used to buy food for or give money to, and so I went into the supermarket, bought Lotto, and thought I'd buy him a sandwich and a drink. So I came back to where he was sitting. He'd fucked off. I guess I wasn't quick enough. Might well keep her until tomorrow. All right, TB, I almost didn't see you there. Right at the bottom of the screen. These ceiling air conditioners, new ones, and I never made a video about this. They've got a remote control that lowers the air conditioner from the ceiling, and I guess that is so they can clean them. It's good. My electricity is cut off at the warehouse now. I just had a rice bowl. That was it. That's all I'm having. I just came in for a quick beer and go live. Yeah, I couldn't. The electricity at the warehouse is only cheap. It's between like 300 yen and 900 yen. And I missed the fucking payment. And so this time, they don't usually cut it off, but they did this time. But the problem now is with the electricity, they split up into like domestic and grid. And it's not, they closed the shops as well. Well, there was one place you could go directly to it and you could sort out your problems, but now they're not. So with this problem, they used to send me an email with a link, and then I go to the Family Mart, and I can pay it from there. You can go straight to your bank, but it takes a lot of time. It takes a while to sort it out. For the house, they just send a bill, but for this one, they just send it by phone. Yeah, in Britain they were fucking ripping everyone off with the fucking. You put your money in their fucking hands, and then they would take it from your bill. What a fucking rip off that was. Yeah, I don't trust the food too much of this place. The meat, it used to be okay. It's not now. Do you know how much your bills are? Or did you live by with someone in your family? No, today's they're all fucked. No one can afford to buy a house. You can imagine now in London, some of these, some of these people bought the houses for a few £100s in the 1950s. But it's still expensive in big cities. But if you go into the countryside, you can get really cheap houses. My friend bought a house and a little warehouse for 2 million yen. That's like $15,000 in the countryside. So I think so I would like to do a similar thing. I had about 8 million yen, and I said to the wife, "Shall we buy this house?" And she says, "No." That house has been fucking paid off now. It's only densely populated in the cities. There's no cheap property in Nagoya or Tokyo. My friend bought a house for 20 million yen, but it's like half of a house. So it's about maybe 12 foot wide, something like that. But it's got 3 floors, so it's pretty. It's got like a workshop on the ground floor. And he's got 2 or 3 rooms on the second floor and 2 or 3 rooms on the third floor, and a roof, a balcony, a roof. But if you're fucking paid, he's not paying like 100,000 yen a month in rent. Well, no, they're not big fans. They just buy what they can afford. I did a video of a really big house near Nagoya, and then some smart ass goes, "Oh, that's not fucking big." So well, it's fucking big for Nagoya, con. Absolutely fucking massive. But I think in America they have these like 5,000 square foot houses. What's the point of having one of those? Just to run it. It costs so much fucking money. That's where they should tax people on the square footage of the houses. But even when, people try to make their own houses, wherever they are, they always fucking jump in and say, "No, you can't do that." Can you imagine fucking cleaning that place and furnishing it? Like my friend said he was going to sell me a piece of land for 2.5 million yen. So I was thinking of getting 2 containers. Yeah, I've got a pension from 4 years ago, but my brothers would not lend me the money so I could fly over and open a bank account. And then there was COVID. And then I get the national pension when I'm in 2 years' time. I've got a friend, he's just gone back to Scotland. Looks like he's going to stay in Britain for good now. No, it's not a Japanese pension. One is from British Telecom, and the other is like a national British pension. But the other one is no good really. It's just too small. So I'm hoping to cash that in. I've just been thinking today of going and joining yesterday because it wasn't too hot, but it was about 30 degrees. And I enjoyed going to the bathhouse and soaking in getting lots of cold water, should I say. Gym and sitting in the cold water bath, that was great. But that's like fucking 550 yen a time. So I'm thinking I used to be a member of this sports club. So I might go and see how much it is there. Because they've got a swimming pool as well. But I think I need to start losing weight. No, I haven't watched his videos for quite a long time. Has he been making any videos recently? But like I said, when you're skillful, talented, you can make money on YouTube. I'm sure Victor told me once he was getting like 200,000 yen a month, which is quite good. He's not making that now. You can see that pretty girl in the background now, Ichiban Shibori. Do I still talk? You mean still chat with Victor? Yeah, now and again. We're friends on Instagram. Send each other messages on there. Yep, well, she's a model. She's a model and she's looking good. Hello, Wendy. Yeah, beer advert, yeah. But they used to have these adverts with old-fashioned style. I haven't been watching much music recently. At one time, I was going through all the girl singers, like Rita Ora. The other blonde girl from London. She's quite fun. Taylor Swift. I have lived in Japan about 30 years now, I think, something like that. So I'm hoping to go to Okinawa soon, get my insurance money. I've never been to Okinawa. I've already eaten it. Just it's a salmon rice bowl. They're quite good here actually, better than the shops. Wow. Do I know you, Wendy? Have you got a new name? It's not Mark from Germany, is it? Thank you very much, sir. Oh, I don't know. Are you a man using a woman's name? Oh, okay. Where is the CA? California. Canada. There was once a guy. Well, there's a young girl that donates quite often from Australia, and I think she donated like 50 Australian dollars, then 50 Australian dollars given for her birthday or something, or Christmas. And this guy, he was quite an interesting guy, a young student from India, and he donated a lot of money, and I knew it was a lot of money, but I just didn't want to check it out, and it was like a few $1,000s, and then it disappeared because I think he was using his mom or dad's credit card, and then I never saw him again. I didn't get the money, by the way. I don't 10,000 yen. Wow, it's come up here now, and that's very kind of you. Yeah, so when people donate money, it comes to the top of my. It didn't that day, but it does. It does now. That's very kind of you. Cheers. You might have to move to Japan. What business would you be doing? If you can bring drugs with you, you can sell those for very good prices. Yeah, I was thinking whether I'd go today, but maybe I'll go tomorrow. I bought like 10. I bought 10 tickets. But I do know. I know someone here that he's got several businesses. He can't speak Japanese to save his fucking life. Oh really? Oh. Well, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos or you look at my Instagram. I've got like quite a few fake watches, and I've got some. Well, that must be 30 years old now, 40 years old. I have got a very old. What do you call it? The AER, the airplane, the pilot's watch. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I took that Frank Muller. There's a shop in Nagoya. I took it in. They wouldn't comment on it. Already, yeah, I've got a fake. I've definitely got 2 fake Rolex watches. One of them looks quite good. I sold a Carl Vacheron for over 90,000 yen. I found it in the trash. Yeah, that's it. Was that you that commented on them before? See, that's the good thing about this. I can put those watches on, and it attracts the attention sometimes of people with knowledge. Yeah, but I found it in the trash, and I didn't get any comebacks from it. You know, I thought I assumed it was a real one, but I didn't get any more. I didn't get anything coming back saying this is fake. So I got the money. Yeah, and I've never heard of it. Then I found out it was the third best watch in the world. Didn't see there, Murray? Yeah, you know those new watches that all these fucking famous people, Frank Muller new ones, I think, you know, with the different bright colours. I think they're fucking shite. They're really shitty. I don't like those at all. So those Rolex prices, they're like for... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, TB, yeah. So they were... Oh my God, so I saw that Frank Muller the other day in the draw. And I got an... Hey, Rich, there's... And Christine, how are you? So I was looking... What was it going to say now? Yeah, I found these watches, and I said to him, mate, and he said on it, real leather. And then he said real leather stamped on the thing. I was joking. Well, I said it's real leather, it's got to be real. And then it fucking fell apart. It was just paper. The real leather strap was paper. Yeah, but the funny thing is, I found all those watches in the same part of town, not very far from here. How many? Probably about 8 or 10, something like that. But they were like several years apart. So the ones I picked up recently was a few months ago. Well, they're not when people put out their unburnable garbage, and they put them out. So I tried to convince myself that a woman, her husband had died, and she was just clearing his drawers, and they had no idea or knowledge of the watches. but they were all in like two separate drops. So there wasn't like one watch in one bag and one watch in another bag. They were like 3 or 4 dropped together. But if you look at my Instagram, there's a Breitling on there. It looks fantastic. I'm sure it's fake, but it looks great. Watch. Well, I've got to say the most interesting has got to be the Vacheron. See, most people wouldn't know what a Vacheron is. It's a Swiss maker, and that's the one I sold for 90,000 yen. Yeah, that's one of the best things about going around the trash. You find everything, interesting things, like machines, tools, everything. No, but they can still, I think they still sell things. They still sell things overseas, like games, things like that. What my friend used to do, he used to buy, because foreign artists put on extra tracks for the Japanese market, and people from overseas are willing to pay a premium to get these records. The thing is, I can't film myself because it's illegal what I do. In this shop, no, it's not very busy at all. It's quiet, actually. Why? So you can buy a Rolex cheaper in Japan? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. TB. I can't understand why that would be. I did what I checked on one of those Rolexes. I knew this Aussie was a cunt, and he was telling me that he thought it was cool to have a fake Rolex. But apparently now you can get Rolexes they're upmarket fake Rolexes. And what I did to check it out was the weight of it. And the weight of the fake Rolex was like quite below what it should be. Well, mostly, no, I can't say that because I've got 2 dear friends that are watching now. No, he was a particular one. I fucking helped him a right lot and he fucking shit on me. Yeah, because it was that type of thing. Was he said that sometimes the quality is in the weight, and so I weighed it, and I checked the weight on the internet. The thing is with not speaking Japanese, Wendy, is that there's a lot of translating. There is a lot of translating stuff you can do, So it's you can get around that now, whereas as you couldn't in the past. So you were talking before about the those two watches, but they said they were so bad. They were. I think one of them has gone rusty now. Maybe it was a pickpocket. Oh, really? You've well, if your mum spoke to you, it might be hid away somewhere in the in your noggin. Well, the best way to learn Duolingo songs. I think songs are the best way to learn it. When I started learning it, we did songs in Tokyo. Are you full Japanese? Maybe the Chinese do a better thing. Maybe the Chinese do a better job of raising their kids to speak Chinese because they beat the fuck out of them. There was a cute video of this little Chinese boy, and he was probably 4, 5, 6 years old, and he's crying to his mummy. Why do we have to Why do we have to go to school 5 days a week and 2 days off? Why can't we go to school 2 days a week and 5 days off? And he's crying his eyes out as he's saying this. Well, we go to this new mall near Nagoya Station, and they are actually asking for people to train as a musician. What the fuck am I talking about? Not as a musician. As a watchmaker, they're asking people to train. They would take people on. I should have mentioned it to my son because he likes playing with those models and games and things like that. Well, maybe I hope to see you over there and you can have a look at all these watches I've got. Can you speak? Which parent beats you the most? Well, there's one I've got a Instagram friend, and his mom is Japanese and his dad is English, but he was one of those lucky ones who was brought up in a very rich family, and he speaks very, very posh. He might be watching now. Hello, Yasmin. Yeah, it's good. It is. It's good to learn a skill like that. You know. I'm looking for my. I think this is my son. Doesn't talk to me because one day I will say, one day all this crap will be yours. Imagine being French. Ooh la la. I'll tell you what, I was in this elevator a few years ago with this French girl, just by chance because I was doing some work there. And she started speaking in French. Fucking hell, man. That accent is fantastic, especially from a beautiful young woman. Unbelievable. Just so fucking hot. So they've got that going for them. But if they smoke those smelly cigarettes, keep away from them. Yeah, but it looks like the world has got a lot more problems at the moment. What I might do, Wendy, is see if I can find a few of the watches out and do a detailed video. But did you ever hear the French accent? No, not now. No, no, I did. I studied kanji seriously for about 2 weeks, up to about 12 hours a day. But it drives you insane. If you learn anything for like 10, 12 hours a day, it will drive you mental, especially something like a foreign language like Chinese. I mean, the characters, not the spoken word, but the characters. I was going to sleep with all these characters inside my head. Well, what do you expect, ma chérie? Did you not see my? Did you not see my song? I said to my darling, vous êtes trop jolie, vous êtes très jolie, vous êtes très jolie. I said to my darling, vous êtes trop jolie, très jolie, but only after 5 pints of beer. Yeah, there was a German couple of guys, I think, and what they did. See, the Japanese are fucked up. So what they do, you don't learn this kanji until you're fucking 13 years old. But what they did, they took all the fucking kanji, and for example, like kuchi, so they took that kanji and they put all the words with that kanji together. And then then they put all the words with the kanji. So you learn all the words at once. You learn all the pictures at once, the ideograms. You learn them all at once. And they learn kanji in 6 months. And what does she speak to you in French? Can you speak French? Comment allez-vous, ma chérie? Oui, j'ai parlé français. I learned French at school. We all learned French at school from we're 5 or 6 years old. And then when I was 16, I bought a language tapes and I studied it. But at England in school, that's when you first learn it, and then secondary school. But but also we had a vocab test as well. I see, Rachel. Bien, Paul. Au revoir. Tout à l'heure. Tout à l'heure, alligator. Yeah, I do. At the house, I've got electricity. Spoke to my daughter. She sorted it out after finishing work. She did it. It was all like AI. She did it by phone. But I don't know. They cut off the electricity at the warehouse where I took the fridge. Jacqueline, my auntie's called Jacqueline. So now I've got a lot of wood to cut up at the warehouse, so I need to get the power back on at the warehouse. I don't know, because what I did before, they sent me a number for my account, and then I went to the convenience store. This is the last time I did it, and paid over the phone. Then once I paid it at the convenience store, then I phoned them up and said I paid it. It's getting warm now. Let it cool down a bit tonight, but it's getting warm, yeah. What day is 17th today? Wendy, if you've got a channel, send me a link to your channel. Or if you can, put a link in this conversation, or just send me a link to your channel. Oh yeah, I've just seen your comment, Rachel, about Rachel. Now the Westerners are pretty not good at. You wouldn't. Yeah, didn't you say you didn't like McDonald's the other day? Okay, man. Well, this isn't exactly a professional channel. I don't do any editing. I've made about 7,000 videos, and I've probably edited about 10. Yeah, fillet of. You know that is the fattiest McDonald's meal, fillet of fish. But I do like the fillet of fish. They're not cheap here. What do you call that white sauce? Tartar sauce. Yeah, I like that. No, I'm just saying. Most people think it's the Big Mac, but it's not. The one with most calories is the fillet of fish. And the guy that invented the fillet of fish did not get any money for it. The best sort. Well, it depends where you go. A domestic. Oh my God! Is it a domestic cat? Yeah, it's just I don't like in my life. I don't like asking for something and then they give me a question. I don't like that at all. Yeah, true. Around, I looked after a house for 3 months in Tokyo area. Well, maybe you should, for a start, you should like go into one of these Sakura house and share a room or get your own room. They're quite cheap, I believe. Or you could go and watch TKYO Sam. He's got some information on that. How far is it, and how many minutes does it take you? You got trouble with neighbours? Oh, that's pretty close, isn't it? 8 minutes. That's a shorter walk than mine is. I think mine's about 15 minutes, Rachel. Did you not like it when you got home? Yeah, like the first thing to go is, you know, is like go to Sakura House or another one like that and just live there part time. I think you can pay a month's rent, maybe 30, 40,000 yen. My urine was very orange yesterday. I've had a few months. I've been drinking more than usual. What is Dead Island 2? Is that a video game? Yeah, I think so. You can either have a shared room or you can have a your own room. But always keep your. Some couldn't nick my airline tickets in Canada. That's one thing I don't have a PS5. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. See if I can find this homeless person. I've got a sandwich for him. I'll look in the drawers tonight for those watches and do a video on the watches. Then I can get your expert opinion on them, Wendy. Oh no! The other thing what's been in the trash recently. You know the big wall clocks. There's been loads of those in the trash. The battery's running down, love. It went flat earlier, then I put it in the car, so it's probably about 5 or 10% now, and it's going to die. Bye bye, love. Cheers, Wendy. Thanks for the nice donation. That was very good. Cheers, pal. Bye bye.